So I saw the new Pixar film Coco, and it was decent. Now normally I wouldn't even be making a quickie like this for a film that had been released in theaters quite a while ago, because I'm working on my next YMS review, and it would just seem like a waste of time to go back and try to cover things that had already kind of passed. But now that I'm getting some editing help from Heyo Demo, who is doing a great job, I can just share my thoughts on it real quick without feeling as though I'm wasting any time. So when this Pixar film came out, just like many other Pixar films, everybody treated it like it was the greatest thing ever made of all time. And unfortunately, since that happens so often, I just become desensitized and disinterested. I didn't really feel like being trapped in a theater with a bunch of children for a movie that I predicted I would feel would just be okay. And I'm glad I watched it at home because it was just okay. Now here's what I liked about the movie. Obviously, with this being a Pixar film, the animation was fantastic. The textures were all super highly detailed and realistic. I also love how the animators showed real guitar chords. As someone who plays music, it's a nice little detail to see when so many films don't even give a shit. I really enjoyed the presentation and how they handled the exposition. Like, sure, the whole I'm passionate about something that my family won't accept thing is a bit cliched, but for the most part I was really into it and excited to see where it would go. I really enjoyed the setting, and it was nice seeing a Pixar movie celebrating Mexican culture, but as soon as the initial incident happened, it felt like everything I was enjoying about the movie kind of just came to a halt. Like, sure, everything got really colorful and nice to look at. I don't know, it just started to feel like it lost its personality, I guess. For the rest of the film, it didn't really feel like anything special to me. Like, oh no, I gotta get back home, and hey, there's this side character I met that's kind of funny. Hey, I know what to do, let's go here. Oh wait, that didn't work, turns out we actually have to go here. Oh wait, that didn't work, turns out we actually have to go here. It just hit so many fucking beats that felt nothing but formulated and by the books. Now this is right about the time where people start getting mad at me and say things like, Adam, it's a kid's movie. But that's exactly my point. It's a kid's movie. There's nothing really that special about it because most kids' movies avoid doing special things. It doesn't matter how much you use talented animators to polish the film. The film itself is just a very safe, inoffensive, unspecial, formulated kids' movie. It's the same thing we've already seen for the most part. Now I'd like to talk about a few more of my story gripes here, so I'm gonna put on spoiler talk. So if you don't want spoilers, then please click to this point in the video. There's your warning, 3, 2, 1. The twist in this movie was fucking garbage. Literally, as soon as he picked up the guitar to play to that old man in the hammock, it was abundantly clear what was going to take place at the end of the film. It was insanely predictable, and I just rolled my eyes. I don't know why so many movies feel as though they need to have this fake villain twist. Is there no other potential source of conflict in the film that could hold our interests if properly developed? It's just kind of annoying, I guess. And then when the kid shows up and he's like, I'm your great-great-great-great-grandson, they just dick around doing this insanely weird montage. The whole objective he's had for this entire film is that he's supposed to return before sunrise, but this montage makes it seem as though he's been hanging out for days. That was weird. Then the whole concert scene at the end was really dumb. Ernesto Cruz tells his bodyguards to get her off the stage because he's scared that she will reveal the information that would lose him all of his respect, but then they just don't really do it. Why are they just calmly walking towards her instead of trying to actually get her off the stage? That was weird. And then, as if the movie didn't already feel factory-made enough, they pulled the most cliched ending I've ever seen. They seriously had the villain admit his major secret without knowing that he was live broadcasting to other people. That's the most unoriginal shit I've ever seen. Like, yes, I did it. Let me explain this out loud. Oh no, it turns out that people saw me explain this out loud. I guess I'm done for now. Come the fuck on. I also love how the whole time the side character guy's like, hey, you need to take back my photo so that people remember me, but it was never actually established how he would bring the photo back with him anyway. But I guess it doesn't matter because Mama Coco just had it in her book the whole time, and it's the first thing that she hands to the kid. Literally right in the front fucking page. Also, how did you get good at guitar on your family's property without them even noticing? You were worried about your dog making noise in the attic, and yet that's where you play guitar? That's a little strange. Anyway, to wrap this up, I thought the movie was decent. Like I said, very well animated and presented for the most part. It wasn't really boring, even if it was insanely predictable. It was just a really cliched, formulated kids movie with a lot of polish. It was fine. It was better than Inside Out. It was undebatably the most I've enjoyed a Pixar film in the past 7 years. It just wasn't anything amazing to me, and for those who did find it amazing, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I'm giving this one a 6 out of 10.